There we go. All right, yeah. So hey guys, what's going on? It's Chase at Everbullish, the stock Sherpa on YouTube. It's Friday afternoon. It's the 17th, 16th of April, and wanted to make a quick video for any of my followers, letting them know I'm watching the after hours market. And I have a couple ideas, and something was on my mind today that I figured I'd share as far as top-down investing, which I speak about a lot, and particularly the style that Peter Lynch likes to use, which is products that you use and products that you like, and you take your differentiated customer experience and you turn it into a trade. So we might as well have fun while we're doing this. So today I was craving Chewies, which is a Mexican food restaurant. It's based here in Austin, which is where I live, close to where I live. And the original Chuys location is the one that me and my family would always go to. Anytime somebody was in town for college, or anytime we had a celebration in high school and college, whenever we would want to go out on the town or to a concert or anything else, we'd always hit up Chuys. So anyway, Chuys is a great Mexican food restaurant, and I was craving it all freaking day. And it reminded me of an article that I wrote that's up on my website about when you're in a subsector space like that. So like food and hospitality, food and beverage is a subsector. Some people put it in travel and leisure, other people put it in retail, but that's such a small amount of most overall indexes that I don't want to buy 500 restaurants. I don't want to buy 200 restaurants. I don't want to buy 2 restaurants. I want to buy 1 restaurant. If I'm going to hold it in my portfolio, I believe in holding between 20 and 25 stocks at any given time, which is the strategy that I always propose here, and definitely truly believe in. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to own something I like, something that I want, versus all of the companies out there, the Yum Brands of the world, the Outback Steakhouses of the world, the Landry's of the world. Now I'm going to buy Chewies. So a lot of people don't even know this, but Chewies, other than having the best chili relleno in the world, they also are a publicly traded company. So C-H-U-Y, Chewy. I don't know how they came up with that name. And I even mentioned this in the article that I wrote before, but listen to this. This is big. I got the chart behind me here. The price performance in the last 52 weeks, so from this time last year, mid-pandemic, to now, if you had to guess how any restaurant was doing or how the subsector of the index is doing, you probably wouldn't expect it. But drum roll please, 52-week performance of Chewies Holdings, which is the Chewies restaurant company, is 242% over the last year. I don't even care to do any more research. That's all I need to know. Over a pandemic, a local company, a company that I like, a company that I believe in, a company that I frequent, a company that I crave to eat their food, yeah, I'm in. Make it that easy. A big point of my channel is to also let you know that trading can be easy, but it doesn't have to be mindless, which is what index investing is. So to hammer that home, you can be out at a restaurant, you can be out shopping, you can be, just craving some food and say, hey, I want to check out that company. And anyway, Chewies, if you're ever in Austin or in Texas, and I know they're expanding to other places, go to a Chewies. Fun fact, George Bush's 2 twin daughters got arrested at Chewies, and it was all over the news when they were underage for drinking their special margaritas, which are supposedly very powerful. And the chairs are still in the original restaurant on Barton Springs. So that's kind of a neat, nostalgic thing, kind of a silly, funny thing. It's just a cool company. It's a cool, it's just a cool brand that I love. And I don't mind holding that in my portfolio. So right now I don't have any food and beverage in the Everbullish 1 portfolio, but if I do add any, it's going to be a company like that. So always keep your brain on as a trader. So in review of last week, I think I've had a couple people that have been following me that have recognized some patterns. I just want to highlight them again. So last night I said to take a look at GBTC, which is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Ever since Coinbase came out, Bitcoin has now dropped from a high of roughly somewhere around 60, forget it was 64, 68, down to 62,000. Earlier today, it was down around 60,500, and it's bounced back up. But my point is, over the weekend, we typically see a bounce and we typically see a jump. So on a day like today, Fridays, low volume days, very, very little doing in the markets. The majority of most people's watch list, if I had to guess, were probably in the red. And because of that, Bitcoin, GBTC, I'm going to throw it up behind me here. GBTC was down about almost 2.5%. It's down at 51. Remember, this is trying to not spot check, but spot price the average daily balance in accordance to that of Bitcoin itself. So just like GLD, just like SLV, just like the NGA or NLG, natural gas, soy, SOY, all of those type of indices that are tracked through trusts that hold them. And it's essentially an ETF. It can't be called that. I made a video about that before. But anyway, easy trade. Let it be an easy trade. Easy trade here. Bitcoin, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Hopefully you pick some up today. If it's down on Monday, pick some more up. And you ought to be able to turn that one around in less than a week. I would guess 5 to 8%, if not more. The second one I mentioned, so one of my followers who has been deeply engaged, and I appreciate, mentioned the pattern with LABU. So LABU is the 3 times biotech subsector of the NASDAQ Biotech Index. And it was down 5% today. It's roughly 70. If it's down again on Monday, I'm going to pick some more up. I'm going to turn around that trade. And if you follow my social media, I typically will send out a tweet on Instagram or a Facebook story for you to see that it's a good time to clip it. I clipped 11% on this last week, 12 the week before. I told you about it both weeks. And then TQQ, which is the triple on just the regular NASDAQ, is another one that I also sent out for you guys to clip. I can only make these videos either before or after the market, unless I'm just having an easy day where I'm trading all day, which I don't think is required or necessary or any fun. So LABU, we also got TQQ closed. We also talked about Chewies, and then in the aftermarket, I wanted to chat real quick about what was the stock that I was just talking about. It's on my phone. Oh yeah, The Score, which is the gambling company that is sponsoring the PGA Tour and also getting all the PGA Tour golf market for gambling, live gambling and live betting. So imagine being able to bet on whether or not a person hits a fairway or a green as they play the round. It's going to be very interactive. It's going to be very cool. But more importantly, it's a Canadian company, and they also won the bid to be the online provider of all gambling sports. I mentioned this last week. I mentioned it at around 19. It hit 21 today. And after hours, this is why it's important to watch after hours. So if anybody's out at a happy hour, or if anybody's out spending time with their family, or hopefully playing around a golf or enjoying themselves, I'm here watching it for you. I'm making this video to let you know that the after hours action on The Score was very, very high. I expect it to have a very high week, maybe 20% or more next week. For an individual security, that's huge. So, as always, I'm Chase at Everbullish, everbullish.com, the Everbullish One podcast. My preferred podcast network is ivy.fm. If you want to help me out, check them out and sign up. It's the best way that there possibly is to find detailed discussions like the one I'm having on a multitude of channels without actually having to listen to them first, because the guest typically doesn't have the proper tags on all the other podcast networks. So it's a podcatcher, it's a pod discovery network, and check it out, ivy.fm. Again, Chase at Everbullish. AFG, LGR, LFG. Let's freaking go. Let's get rich. All good. So hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great weekend. And until Sunday, this will be my video. So take care.